We made it to Friday Eve. Good Thursday morning, West Michigan. I'm Emily Scarlett.
Wow, almost to the end of the week. You're almost there, folks. I'm Tanner Holbrook. Thank you so much for waking up with us and watching on 13 Plus. Okay, a little bit of a chilly start this morning. We will be shedding the coat as the day goes on.
Yeah, we're officially in the season of am I cold, am I hot, am I warm? I don't know.
Are we doing spring, or are we doing summer, are we doing winter? What are we doing in the mornings?
Exactly, and today we'll be chances for spring thunderstorms and even a little bit of snow this weekend. So weather whiplash in sight. Now, this morning, it's one of those days that you're going to be questioning, what in the world do I wear in terms of a coat? And I understand the problem because we're right now in the 20s. So yeah, needing kind of that nice warm jacket, especially if you're doing more than just a jaunt from the car into the building, right? But we've got a low pressure system to the south of us that's going to continue to bring us in a milder air mass throughout the day today, take us from where we're currently sitting at in the 20s and 30s and make it back into the low 60s. But this thunderstorm also going to bring us a complex of thunderstorms late Friday evening and into Saturday. We have a lot of sunshine and our 60-degree temperatures back once again in the forecast today. Tomorrow, potentially breaking into the low 70s for the first time this year. But with that being said, it's still a chilly morning. We're walking out the door right now, downtown Holland, at 30 degrees. So yes, you're still going to need the winter jacket at least to start the day, and then you'll be throwing it in your passenger seat on your car ride home. 25 degrees in Big Rapids, 29 in Grand Rapids, as well as South Haven. Winds are nice and calm, 0 to 5 miles per hour. So we have a very quiet Thursday in sight. Temperature trends throughout the day. Storms is a fancy way of saying that. We have a relatively strong complex, especially for the early spring season, headed towards us here in West Michigan. The good news is that the timing of the storms coming in the late overnight hours Friday and into your early Saturday morning is really going to limit any potential for severe weather here in West Michigan. But look at the areas that are going to be impacted. A moderate, that's a 4 out of 5 on the scale of severe weather for portions of Illinois, Idaho, continuing on there into Missouri as well. So they've got some strong set of storms making their way to the north and the east as we head throughout the next couple of days here. There's going to be tornadic activity associated with it, as well as large hail and damaging winds. For us here in West, forecast high of 70. So I don't think we're going to get quite that warm, but it just goes to show the air mass that's on deck for us out ahead of our next storm complex. This low pressure system down to the south of us is going to bring a lot of severe weather to the north and east as it continues to track that way and clip portions of West Michigan come late overnight Friday and into your very early Saturday morning. I would say a window from about 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. So yes, most of you will be sleeping. An isolated severe thunderstorm will be possible. I would say a vast majority of the thunderstorms that do roll through are going to be non-severe. Strong winds are going to be the greatest concern. And even within the thunderstorm batch, if we don't start to exceed or reach severe strength in terms of those wind gusts, I do expect strong winds all throughout the day on Saturday beyond that low pressure system's line moving through. So again, you should prep for about 40 to 55 mile per hour wind gusts, if not a little bit higher, come throughout the day on Saturday. Hour by hour forecast here keeps us underneath clear and quiet conditions both today and tomorrow. Here comes that line of storms early Saturday morning, continuing to push out as we head into Saturday afternoon. We then will see some sunshine break through, chance for an isolated shower Saturday afternoon as well. Strong winds associated with this entire system starting Friday evening and continuing through your Saturday. Today, though, in the morning and shorts and t-shirts by peak daytime heating. We're going to be in the 60s this afternoon, full sun, so it should be a beautiful day in sight. But yes, we are off to a chilly start, still needing to have the layers on this morning. 30 degrees currently downtown Holland, underneath clear and quiet conditions. Mostly sunny skies should be expected from start to finish today, with the sun coming up just before 8 a.m. and the sun setting just before morning. Temperatures are sitting down in the 20s right now, so you'll want to grab that nice warm jacket. 23 degrees only in Big Rapids, 29 in GR, and 30 in Holland. We are underneath clear conditions, which means as soon as that sun comes up late 7 o'clock hour into early 8 a.m., we will be underneath mostly sunny skies. Gorgeous day planner in sight. We see those temperatures climbing there to low 40s, and then we see that uptick and that surge into the low 70s. This comes out ahead of our next system that's working towards West Michigan. Now, because we are trending so warm headed into your Friday afternoon, and that actually continues into your Saturday as well, I do expect that to fuel the potential for some thunderstorm activity as we head overnight, late overnight, Friday and into Saturday morning. 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. is when the window for storms is going to be. They could see an isolated severe storm as we head throughout that time frame, so we'll be monitoring it. I just think it's still fairly low on the scale. And then winds are going to be strong. Even after that line of showers and storms pushes through, winds will be gusty, extended all throughout the day on Saturday. Hour by hour forecast keeps us underneath mostly sunny skies both today and tomorrow. Here comes that low pressure system bringing the line of storms along with it during the early morning hours. During midday on Saturday, we actually will be mainly dry with only about a 30% chance for an isolated shower east of US 131. Wind gusts, again, they're going to pick up Friday evening and then be consistently windy all throughout the day on Saturday, 45 to 55 mile-per-hour wind gusts. So the biggest part of Saturday's story is going to
throw it and I just sit there.
And that's it.
Exactly. All right. Have a great